crash landed in Kedarnath after it reached a section reportedly sustained air damage. Now, according to Garhwal Commissioner Vinay Shankar Pandey, all 5 people on board are safe. The incident occurred during a medical emergency mission. Authorities have launched an investigation into the cause of the technical snatch. The helicopter was en route to the temple town where it experienced a technical issue, prompting the pilot to promote a controlled landing near the helipad. Unfortunately, everyone is safe over there, but AIIMS Rishikesh Heli-Ambulance service has been instrumental in providing timely medical assistance to remote areas of the state. And the crash landing was recorded, as you can see the video being played on your screens right now. This goes viral since its launch. Now, the Heli Air Ambulance, the service has been facilitated the transfer of several patients, including a pregnant woman from Uttarakhand to the hospital for urgent care. The AIIMS helipad, inaugurated in 2020, serves as a critical facility for emergency medical evacuation, significantly reducing the time required to transport patients from distant regions to specialized care in Rishikesh. Now, the country's first heli-ambulance service started from All India Institute of Medical Science, AIIMS Rishikesh. The benefit of the service started under the Sanjeevani Yojana of the central government. It will be free. Now, under this, a seriously ill or incident-injured person from an area of the state can be taken to AIIMS Rishikesh with the help of a heli-ambulance. Earlier, last year as well, a helicopter carrying 7 people, including pilgrims, made an emergency landing in Kedarnath, Uttarakhand. Due to a technical issue, according to an official, now the helicopter landed in few meters from the helipad near the Himalayan temple. There were 7 people on board last year, the pilot and 6 pilgrims. The officials confirmed that everyone was safe. The helicopter had departed from the Sirsi helipad bound for Kedarnath early on Friday last year. Viral videos on the social media shows movements of helicopter carrying pilgrims losing control and narrowly averting a crash in the Himalayas. So as you can see, the video surfing is the heli-ambulance that was launched by AIIMS Rishikesh got crashed in Rishikesh, in Kedarnath. So the AIIMS Rishikesh helipad ambulance crash landed in Kedarnath today. Video surfs online after its rear section reportedly sustained damage mid-air. So thankfully, no one was on board. But comparing to these accidents, last year also another incident happened the same way. That time it was a medical emergency mission. Now, authorities that time also launched an investigation into the cause of the technical snag. The helicopter was en route to the temple town when it experienced a technical issue, prompting the pilot to perform a controlled landing near the helipad. But unfortunately, last year, all 3 occupants aboard, the pilot and 2 medical personnel, were unharmed. AIIMS Rishikesh Heli-Ambulance service had been instrumental in providing timely medicinal assistance to remote areas of the state. Now, since its launch, the service has facilitated the transfer of several patients, including a pregnant woman from Uttarakhand, to the hospital for urgent care. So, the AIIMS helipad, inaugurated in 2020, PM Modi inaugurated it, serves as a critical facility for emergency medical evacuation, significantly reducing the time required to transport patients from distant regions to specialized care in Rishikesh. So, the country's first heli-ambulance service started from AIIMS Rishikesh, and the benefit of the service started under Sanjeevani Yojana of the central government. It was free of cost. Now, under this, seriously ill or accidentally injured person from any area of the state can be taken to AIIMS Rishikesh with the help of heli-ambulance. So, earlier, last year as well, a helicopter carrying 7 people, including pilgrims, made an emergency landing in Kedarnath, Uttarakhand, due to a technical issue. According to the officials, the helicopter landed a few meters away from the helipad near the Himalayan temple. There were 7 people last year aboard with the pilot, 6 pilgrims. So everyone was safe at that time. But today, this incident just happened few minutes ago and no one was on board. The helicopter had departed from Sarsi helipad bound for Kedarnath. Viral videos on social media showed movements of helicopter carrying pilgrims losing control. Last year was the same scene that we are seeing today. So narrowly avoiding a crash into the Himalayas. This year as well, a few minutes ago, this viral video came of AIIMS Rishikesh helicopter ambulance crash landing in Kedarnath. Now on the visuals also you can see that how the helicopter is somehow in a safer position, because after the rear section reportedly sustained damage mid-air. So the entire one section was damaged mid-air. Let me tell you about this, that this helipad is used for emergency emissions. Authorities have launched an investigation into the cause of the technical snag, but the helicopter was en route to the temple town, prompting the pilot to perform a controlled landing. Now, as we know earlier as well, it came in the highlight. Last year also, a video surfed online when such crash happened in Kedarnath. So AIIMS Rishikesh Heli-Ambulance service, what was it? This service has been instrumental in providing timely medical assistance to remote areas of the state. Now, since its launch, the service has facilitated the transfer of several patients, including a pregnant woman from Uttarakhand, to the hospital for urgent care. The AIIMS helipad, inaugurated in 2020, PM Modi came to inaugurate it, serves as a critical facility for emergency medical evacuation, now significantly reducing the time required to transport patients from distinct regions to specialized care in Rishikesh. So the country's first heli-ambulance service started by AIIMS Rishikesh, and the benefit of the service started under Sanjeevani Yojana of the central government. So it was free of cost. Under this, seriously ill or incident-injured person from any area of the state can be taken to AIIMS Rishikesh with the help of the heli-ambulance. Earlier, last year as well, a helicopter carrying 7 people, including pilgrims, made an emergency landing in Kedarnath, Uttarakhand due to a technical issue. According to officials, last year, the helicopter landed a few meters from the helipad near the Himalayan temple. So there were 7 people, all of them were safe. Right now, much information is awaited on this crash as well. How many people were inside? Reportedly, no one was inside the helicopter when this happened. But the helicopter had departed from Sirsi helipad bound to Kedarnath. Viral videos on social media shows movements of helicopter carrying, you can see the crash in the Himalayas. So this has been surfing online, and let me tell you, this is air ambulance that we are talking about, which was carried out by AIIMS Rishikesh. So videos have been surfing online. Meanwhile, I think that in a few minutes more, we will be getting more details about it. Some comments that what happened to the crash. Somewhat rear section of the helicopter has been, you can see the rear section of the helicopter has got fire and it has been damaged. So these videos surf, and right now just few details we have got to know about it as soon as the video surfed online. Right now waiting for the officials to confirm were there pilgrims inside, was there any ill-treated person inside, or was it going to Rishikesh, was it going to Kedarnath again? So what was the route of the helicopter, or how this thing happened? Was it a technical glitch? Because as seen, technical snag can be a reason of such kind of incidents in the Himalayas. But continuously, if we talk about, this is the second such incident that has been reported, and the video surfs online very quickly. So in this video also you can see how the helicopter has it has been damaged, while we're still waiting for details to be confirmed, but it looks like there was no passenger inside this heli-ambulance. Now heli-ambulance is very much crucial in such areas, because if we talk about Kedarnath, multiple millions of pilgrims visit every year. Lakhs and lakhs of people go to this pilgrimage when it opens up, and the service is crucial. It's important because when you go to track on such a higher altitude, then you need an air ambulance. And this air ambulance, if we talk about AIIMS, that started AIIMS in 2020, PM Modi also came to inaugurate it. So if we talk about such air ambulance, this is the country's first air ambulance, And it is very crucial because in a higher altitude, people often fall sick because of lack of oxygen that does not come up there. And so this service, if you talk about AIIMS, Heli-Ambulance, comes in a very good time for people who have been ill. It can treat very well. So because it can take it to direct in a short span of time, it can take you to Rishikesh. So AIIMS Rishikesh helicopter ambulance crash landing in Kedarnath. That's the visual that you're seeing right now after its rear section reportedly sustained damage mid-air. So this damage was mid-air. It must be coming from some area and going to another one. But right now, much more details are awaited on this thing. Authorities have obviously launched an investigation into the case of the technical snag, that what could have happened. Was the helicopter en route? How many passengers were there? But right now, it seems like no passenger was inside. It was just traveling on its own, maybe to pick someone up, or might have dropped and going back to the center. More details are awaited on this issue, that what happened. But let me tell you that AIIMS Rishikesh Heli-Ambulance service has been very instrumental in providing timely medical assistance to remote areas of the state. So since its launch, the service has facilitated the transfer of survival patients, like several patients have been transferred, including a pregnant woman also was transferred to Uttarakhand for the hospital to urgent care. AIIMS helipad was also inaugurated in 2020. Serves as a critical facility for emergency medical evacuation, now significantly reducing the time required to transport patients from distant regions to specialized care in Rishikesh. The country's first heli-ambulance service started from AIIMS Rishikesh. The benefits of this service started under Sanjeevani Yojana. The central government said that it will be free. Now, under this, a seriously ill or incident-injured person from that area of the state can be taken to AIIMS Rishikesh with the help of this heli-ambulance. But last year, as well, as I told you, that a helicopter carrying 7 people, including pilgrims, made an announcement of of emergency landing. That time also, people were inside. It was due to a technical issue, technical glitch, but people were safe. The helicopter landed a few meters away from the helipad near the Himalayan temple. Now, talking about last year, 7 people were on board, the pilot and 6 pilgrims, and the official confirmed that everyone was safe. But the helicopter had departed from Sirsi helipad bound for Kedarnath. Right now that you're seeing is another crash video. Viral video on social media shows movements of helicopter that you can see averting a crash in the Himalayas. Now, according to these visuals and some information that we're coming to know is that a rare glitch has been found out, a rare snag in the helicopter was found out, after which this incident occurred. But obviously more details are awaited. Investigations will be ongoing soon. But as this video surfs online, it creates question mark, like how safe is it? Because it itself is an air ambulance. But talking about these crashes, last year also it happened, today itself it happened. So AIIMS Rishikesh helicopter ambulance crash landed in Kedarnath after its rear section reportedly sustained damage mid-air. So the incident occurred during a medical emergency mission. That is what we're coming to know. Authorities have launched an investigation into the cause of the technical snag. The helicopter was en route to the temple town when it experienced the technical issue. So these are the visuals that you're seeing right now coming from Kedarnath. That is all for now. Stay updated. Stay tuned to the Savera. Download the app and follow us on various social media platforms.